The positives. Here's the positives. Literally in 1 week, they done played with this man's fortunes. In 1 week, they canceled this man just at the drop of a dime. You ready? Let's go here. On the U.S. side, 2 sold-out SoFi Stadium shows, 33 million in ticket sales. There you go, the numbers. This is how you know they're playing with them. 33 million in ticket revenue across 2 nights, 18 million from a single Friday show. One of the highest-grossing single concerts ever. Bully debuts at number 2. I have still not listened to Bully. Someone sent it to me, emailed it to me the other day from my Universal Connect, and I have not listened to Bully at all. Is it any good? Do I need to listen to it? I mean, I'll get to it. But anywho, Billy debuts at number 2 on Billboard 200 with 152,000 units. Spotify and Rap Caviar feature him on top playlists. Live Nation is booking the tour through August across India, Turkey, the Netherlands, France, Spain, and Portugal. On the UK side, this was literally 4 days ago. Wireless Festival announces him as headliner for all 3 nights. Within days, Pepsi pulls its sponsorship. Diageo, Guinness, Smirnoff, Bailey's, Captain Morgan, and Johnny Walker pull its sponsorship. The Prime Minister publicly condemns the booking. Campaign against anti-Semitism calls for a travel ban. Liberal Democrat leaders call it extremely serious. In January, he took out a full-page Wall Street Journal ad titled "To Those I Have Hurt," attributed to everything to his bipolar disorder and frontal lobe injury from his 2002 car crash. The ADL's response was telling: the apology is long overdue, but doesn't automatically undo the years of anti-Semitic behavior. The financial math tells you where this is actually heading. In October in 2022, he lost his Adidas deal, $1.5 billion in net worth, gone overnight. Gap, Balenciaga, Vogue, his talent agency, and his lawyer in the span of about 72 hours. Forbes dropped him from $2 billion to $400 million. 3.5 years later, he's pulling $33 million from 2 shows and selling $20 merch on Yeezy.com. He rebuilt the revenue without rebuilding the corporate infrastructure. No brand deals, no equity partnerships, direct to consumer everything. The concert math and streaming. Once again, you can't get these shows without Live Nation. You can't get these shows without Live Nation. You're still in the cabal. This is not is this a win? I don't know. What are we looking for? What's the angle you're looking for with Kanye? He still has to use the machine. He needs the machine's help, regardless. Okay, all the direct consumerism, it doesn't generate enough money for him to not have to deal with Live Nation. They own everything. So now he was blocked. This summer's Wireless Festival has been canceled after headliner Kanye West was blocked from coming to the UK. The government refused permission for West, now known as Ye, to travel to the UK after backlash to his planned set at the London Festival this summer. In a statement, Wireless Festival said it was canceled and refunds would be issued to all ticket holders. It added that multiple stakeholders had been consulted ahead of booking West, and no concerns were highlighted at the time. It continued: anti-Semitism in all its forms is abhorrent, and we recognize the real and personal impact these issues have had. Okay? Earlier on Tuesday, the Home Office told BBC the rapper had made an application on Monday to travel to the UK via an electronic travel authorization. It said the decision to refuse permission was made on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good. Visitors to the UK need an ETA if they do not need a visa for short stays of up to 6 months or do not already have a UK immigration status. Do you understand? Just last week, he played 2 sold-out concerts in Los Angeles, telling the crowd at the SoFi Stadium tonight, we're going to put all of this behind us. Ain't that right, LA? West said on Tuesday that he would be grateful to meet members of the Jewish community in the UK in person to listen after controversy over his booking. I know words aren't enough. I'll have to show the change through my actions. If you're open, I'm here. Melvin Ben, the managing director of the Festival Republic, said they have refused a meeting. Okay. The board said that regardless of any meeting, that they had been clear that the invitation for West to perform should be rescinded. Okay. It may be that the Home Secretary does rescind his visa. If she does, the issue is over. Okay. Talk about putting pressure. Let's continue. Let's continue. This is the guy, the organizer.
We did with Pepsi, for instance, our lead sponsor, and they signed off and approved it, for example, and perhaps we should have done.
Really? That's fascinating. Sorry to interrupt again, but that's fascinating. So Pepsi, who've pulled out now, haven't they? Pepsi originally were quite happy for him to come.
Correct, yes. They're our headline sponsor. We asked them and asked them to sign. We did with Pepsi, for instance, our lead sponsor, and they.
Okay, so he's out of here. He's out of here. Let's go.
A little over a week since Ye, better known as Kanye West, was booked for the headline act at a popular music festival here in London, he's been banned from entering the country and the concert has been cancelled. Now, this was controversial from the outset and the pressure to cancel his performance has been mounting by the day, even from the UK's Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer. Big sponsors, including Pepsi and PayPal, withdrew their support as the calls to ban him from entering the country continued to grow. Now, the UK Home Office has confirmed that the US rapper applied for a visa and that has been rejected and blocked by the UK government on the grounds that his presence here is not conducive to public good. So why was this so controversial? Well, the US rapper has sparked outrage and controversy in recent years for a string of anti-Semitic, racist and pro-Nazi comments. He even released a song with anti-Semitic lyrics titled Hail Hitler and sold t-shirts bearing swastikas. But as all of this blew up, the US rapper even offered to meet with the Jewish community here to show how he's changed, but that was seen as a pretty hollow offer.
He's got a long history of making very inflammatory statements, anti-Semitic statements, glorifying the Nazis and Hitler, and you can't just deal with that by meeting with the community.
As for the festival organisers, they've paid a pretty big price. Sir Keir Starmer saying that the US rapper should never have been booked in the first place and the UK government will continue to stand with the Jewish community.
Should you not at an early stage have said to Jewish groups in this country, you okay with this?
Yeah, potentially we should have done, Justin, and that may prove to be a mistake that we've made.
So what will happen to all of the tickets? Well, those already bought will be refunded. This isn't the first time that Kanye West has been banned from entering a country. Australia did it just last year after he released that song.
Hey, you know what? Here's my take. Don't mention them people. How about that? Just shut up and perform. Shut up, dribble the ball. Because you don't have enough political clout to deal with these people. They got you on all levels. In your community, local, state, federal, international, they got it covered. Just leave them alone. Why poke the bear? Now, was it worth it to exercise your freedom of speech? Was it worth it? Was your freedom of speech worth all this? You got your shots off. Okay, you said what you wanted to say about him. Cool. Now how's it working out for you? Okay. I hope it was worth it. Hail Hitler. And the debate here has been playing out against rising concern over anti-Semitism in the UK. Okay.